Hello, what people? I hope you are having a good day. That's not the song I want to start this with. Let's go with that. There we go. Alrighty, my hair looks horrible. We're gonna ignore it. Question of the day: does pasta belong in bowls? Or plates? Bowls or plates? There we go. I strongly believe it's bowls. It's just easier. It's just cleaner. Hello, Plush. Hello. Do pastas belong in bowls or plates? And the stream... I need to also throw question of the day in here. Or question of the week, pardon. Whatever it is. Streaming. There you go. And I think Pumpkin... My phone's going off. I think Pumpkin wanted an ad, so let me do that. I assume, anyhow. Pumpkin, if you are actively in chat telling me off... There we go. I have pork fried rice. Fantastic. I'm actually gonna deny that one because I learned the history of that, and it's I'm gonna deny that one. I'm sorry. Yes, it's a meme. I'm gonna deny it because it doesn't have a great history to the word. So, yep. Why? Why the licks? I understand the bites. What's this? There we go. It is a hair day. My hair looks horrible and I hate it. I'm just trying to keep it scrunched back and it's not happening. It is not. Not in the slightest. Also, low-key, while notifications go out, I've started playing one of my old games again. This is a merge game. I just wanted to play merge games again. There we go. I just need grass. I need my grass to grow. So we shall let that sit. There we go. Also, I'm gonna have to do a quick BRB in like 30 minutes because I'm waiting on laundry and our dryer is so shit. I set a timer for 45 minutes when it had 34 left. 45 minutes later, I check it and it says 25. What should take... I do heavy loads, by the way. Or I put it on heavy/bulky, even though I have an average load, because that's the only thing that will actually dry it. So, what should be an hour and 12 to dry takes usually about 3 hours. So that's great. That's fantastic. The tea of the day. This is green tea and honey and sugar, syrup, honey syrup. Let's go with that. Green tea, honey, milk. If you don't think that sounds good, you haven't had it. I could use some strawberry syrup though. That sounds good right now. Let's move over to gameplay. There we go. You guys have not seen this on camera yet. This is something I did off camera. This is just the new community mine. What I did hella off camera for the moment. I have time lapses of this. This is going to be in the next video. Is the giant... There we go. The giant hole that's next to this. This is going to take a minute because this goes from -59 to 77. Or like 80. There we go. What I did do off camera is this giant hole that goes all the way down. It's so far down I can't render it in. That is actually one of my mods currently rendering that. So, do I still have... I have it set to 32. I should not have that set to that. And what was also done off camera, we got another zombie villager. I briefly mentioned this at the end of the episode that was posted today. But... I want this part of the purpose of the community center is to have libraries of villagers. And I didn't have enough resources to finish the roof. That's going to happen this week too. And the nearest by village is over here, up the river, but that requires also getting them over this way. A lot of stuff. And there's also only 2 villagers up there. So I've been slowly collecting zombie villagers. So we have Zlajot, Yulnuk, Lok, and Wevel. Locke is the new one. That he spawned at the very bottom of that mineshaft. I had to make a giant dirt staircase up. And then... Hi. Hi, Pumpkin. I had to make a slow dirt staircase all the way up and then wait for night and slowly walk him over here. So he's here. But we're not doing that today. What we need to do... I should actually... Hold on. We're gonna drop off this deep slate. I don't need that right now. And we should only need, like, these materials. Honestly, we're doing this. Because we're getting rid of everything that's outside of the circle. All the buildings, not the train station, but all the buildings outside of the circle are going. I don't need them. They're not supposed to be here. I'm completely changed. I don't want all this clustered together right here. The slime fidget ball almost killed me? What? What? Excuse me? We don't talk about how much iron I have. The only context you need is I have an iron farm. It fell on the floor and I slipped in and I almost hit head on bed frame. Yeesh. Ouchie. Yeah, that sucks. I don't really have a good place for this. We're just gonna shove it right here. And I want haste too, so we're making a full beacon, because that's the fastest way we're gonna get this done. It's gonna make this go by really fast. Sorry I'm late, my brake light and blinker went out and I had to go get that fixed. Ooh! Ouch. Yeah. That's not good. Anyway, hi, welcome. Does pasta belong in a bowl or a plate? I am a firm believer that they belong in bowls. It's just cleaner. It's just easier. It's way easier. Depending on the pasta, that's fair. What would constitute a pasta to be in a plate versus a bowl, then? Would you try sushi with pork instead of fish? Sure. As long as it has, like, good stuff to complement it, why not? Spaghetti because of the bread. You just have bread on the side. Put the bread on a napkin. Or a little plate. Put the bread on a napkin, pop it in the microwave. This is what I got the most of. Why use 2 dishes though, and I don't own napkins? You can wash the dishes. You can wash the dishes. Mac and cheese is more bowl unless it's baked than it's a plate. Why would they could both go in a bowl? But 2 dishes, more water. Okay, yeah, that is fair. Then put the bread on top of the bowl. Pasta, bread. It's not gonna hurt the bread that much. If you got good bread, it's not gonna hurt the bread that much. I will stand by this. My bread is $1 tree. That's fair. $1 tree, Dollar Tree. I don't know why I read that as $1. Well, yeah, I know why I read that as $1. Alright. Also, because this was briefly shown in the video and I want to draw more attention to it because I adore it, we moved the tree that was in there, the Christmas tree, over here. And I need like a proper post in the Discord, the Passion SMP's Discord, the one we all use together, to show off the blush. I did some armor stand work, so just peel back the curtains a little bit. It's not nearly as graceful as it looks. It was very, very annoying. These guys were a little easier. I've been waiting to put these guys in for like a couple weeks, and I'm so happy to have them here now. Look at him! Also, I very briefly showed this. Ooh. Detailed essay. Okay. Spaghetti, however the hell it's spelled, is a strictly plate dish for presentation reasons, same with Alfredo, but if you're not going for good looks, bowl. Buttered noodles are 100% bowl noodles. If you use any other noodle than the bow tie noodles for buttered noodles, you're wrong. That's fair. What kind of bowls, though? Like deep bowls or like not deep bowls? I don't own bow tie noodles. Any bowl. I want like a nice deep bowl, like a big bowl that's like a high rim as if it's a plate, but it's just a big bowl. I'm pretty sure I might have commissioned Pumpkin to make me one. But we have little offices in here. I might move mine, actually. Because I'm, like, all the way over here, and Lilacs picked one all the way out there. But I picked mine for the view, because I just like this view. But I might change it over to the other side, because I think the other corner has a decent view as well. Weep. Oh yeah, okay, hold on, we're gonna... I can get magenta, I need white dye to fix that. Would that be... I'm just gonna get more glow ink. The mean googlies are after me. Okay, so deep bowls for mac and cheese and spaghetti, none deep bowls are just a no for me. That's fair. Bowls are just good for everything, I don't care. It's easy to pick up, I can just sit there. I can just chill with it. Jaw hurts from chewing. Sus. What is sus? I tried to commission Pumpkin to make a candle holder for 6 months and he keeps losing the measurements. Also, I'm going the right way. I'm going the right. Wrong? Right? What? No, I'm going the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way. No, it keeps cracking. Ah, that's what's sus. Okay. Because I work 2 days a week and then I'm... Voice crack. I work for 2 days a week, then I'm off for 5 days, and if it gets left out, it dries and it sucks to have to keep remaking. Yeah, that's fair. I got to see a long-haired English bulldog. Oh, that reminds me, I had like a decent week, but I just kind of fucked myself over. Pumpkin has heard about this. I don't drink a lot of normal coffee anymore. I've been drinking mushroom coffee for months now. I just like the taste. Just a nice smoky flavor. Now that I'm back at work, I'm working on a new gift. Yay! I don't need this. I need the other thing. I need this. There we go. But it's a different sort of caffeine. And so now I struggle with normal coffee and I get insane caffeine drops from it. And on a rare occasion, it makes it difficult for me to sleep. So I only have it every couple weeks or so. Apparently, I need to bring that down even more. Because I've been going to physical therapy, and part of my physical therapy is that I go out on a walk. And I'm like, okay, let me go down to my local place, get my favorite cream cheese Danish, and you know what, I'm there, I might as well get myself some coffee, get me a nice caramel macchiato. I should have asked for decaf, because I didn't. I usually go to bed about 12:30 a.m. I did not sleep until 4, and even then I still wasn't tired. I'm currently tired right now, it's 7 p.m. Granted, that's because I'm on ibuprofen. Because physical therapy's low-key been kicking my ass. In a good way, though. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Okay. Part of my physical therapy is I'm just, like, fixing my legs because I've been in pain walking and standing for, like, 2 years. So that's a great thing to have happen. But part of fixing that, like, I have flat feet. I have hella flat feet. So this last physical therapy appointment I went to, you know when you, like, stand and then raise your feet up? I can't. You just heel toes. You just raise up on your toes. That's it. I did 3 sets of 30, and my calves hate me. So that's great. I've been dealing with that for like 2 days. Plus, you're just getting fired. I was so busy at work. God, I hate screaming toddlers. Oh my god, I felt that. There was this family who brought in their sick as shit kid and they open mouth coughed on everything. Ugh. Why don't people just stay home, right? Yeah. Funny enough, despite like the entire pandemic that happened, instead of people wanting to stay home when they're sick, now they just go out regardless if they're sick or not. It's not funny enough, it's done the complete opposite effect. 665-2516. Negative 665. 2156. And then I need this one. Mutation CIP. Actually, I'm not sure if I should do my Minecraft username or my actual username, because fun fact, my Minecraft username is actually misspelt. It's mutation. It's mutation. Mutant. Eon. CIP. I did mutant and then added the shun when I should have done mutation. So that's my actual Minecraft username. So if I type, it's just... yeah, it's misspelt. And I haven't bothered to fix it yet. So yeah. Like, I'm just getting over being sick and I'm still wearing a mask and just in case washing my hands like a madman. You're one of these people I know, so like rough. Yeah. We didn't have cleaning supplies. Why don't you... I get that like you're an art studio, but you should have cleaning supplies. You should... It should have cleaning supplies. So we have to deep clean everything in the morning. Ew. But yeah, office moved. There we go. I need to actually grab like everything else I have in that office. I need to move my wall. I specifically measured these out so you can have custom walls in here. So you can customize it a little bit. We ran out, me and my coworker wasn't told. Ooh, that's not good. I have tea. I'll have to text you guys about it later, but I have tea. I have local tea that will get me doxxed if I talk about it. I'm gonna be as vague as possible. The good bubble tea place that I used to work at is back. Kind of under a franchise, but it's back in the local area. And I'm gonna go visit in a couple weeks. Yeah, it's back. There we go. Plush, I'll fill y'all in in the group chat. I'll explain in group chat later. Alright. Now what we're actually meant to be doing this goddamn stream. Get rid of all this. Right, yeah. I do so much to make it look nice, and I tear it down anyway. I wanted this to be, like, in the middle of construction. And that it was, like, getting torn down. But that just means I need to also tear down the construction in addition to everything else. I have 0 sugar Dr. Pepper. Nice! I try and hit the high note, but my voice would just give out. I can no longer hit that high note, unfortunately. Once my voice settles, I want to see if I can, like, work around the vocal muscles and see if I can make myself do it again. Oh, dude, if I were there, I would help. I'm assuming you're not home, then? Trying to scroll, I think I missed something. What? Oh! That's the message I missed. Okay. Also, there's a spot between my shoulder blades that is right on the spine and it just won't pop. It's tight as hell and hurts like fluff. Ew. My context, I wasn't reading chat because I'm actually streaming and trying to get my thing done. I missed one piece of text that threw off the entire situation. You stream? Whoa, yeah. You know, just a little account. Just occasionally. Imagine him doing his job. I've essentially made this a job, even though I could get a normal job. I just mentally can't keep up with that. When summertime rolls around, I'm just gonna get a little part-time thing. But until then, this is what I'm doing. And I do enjoy it. Imagine doing his job without us as distractions, please. That's fair. Actually, I do that 6 days a week. It's called recording. I was recording till late last night, too. Trying to get this project done, I was constantly running back for more materials and running out of everything. Thankfully, we have a mod that makes it easy to chop down trees, otherwise this would have been hell. But I was constantly running back for materials. Also, for no reason, you got any time later, I need help with something. Sure. Depending on how long it takes, I can help you after I get my hair, after I, like, do hair shower. Because I'd really rather, like, deal with it. And get rid of these. And after this, it's gonna be smooth sailing, because with Haste 2, the rest of this goes by really fast. I have a lot of slabs and stairs underneath this, but above is just gonna be... It's just a bulldozer. All of this is just getting torn apart in minutes, and it's gonna be fantastic. This is probably gonna end up being a decently short stream unless I feel like doing something else. Or actually, what I might... I don't know. I need... For this week, we're working on the mine shaft, and I want to find the spawners in the local area. And so, that's gonna take a lot of finagling around, so I'm probably gonna do that tomorrow morning. Oh, that reminds me. We did, like, our grocery shopping today, and there's a dip. Okay, a couple weeks ago, I found the chips I absolutely love. There's these, like, multi-grain chips from a company called Food Should Taste Good, and it's the #1 reason I remember the name, because how can you forget the name? Food Should Taste Good. How are you gonna forget that name? It's very easy and memorable. But it's this multi-grain, like, big hexagonal chip, and I absolutely adore them. And I found a giant bag of them recently. And while I was hating, there's a specific brand of spinach artichoke dip I get. I have no idea if it's a local or not. I have a feeling it might be, so I'm not going to say the name. But I saw it at, like, our local bulk store. I'm like, it wasn't the right kind, because it was spinach jalapeno artichoke, and I don't like jalapenos. But I'm like, wait, let me just, like, genuinely look up the dip and see if there's anywhere nearby, because we had another store to hit after that. We went to good old Freddy's. Fred Meyer. It's like, okay, let's see if there's any other stores that have it, and Fred Meyer does have it. But it was weird. They had completely changed the packaging, and that's the only reason I hadn't known it. Because I was looking for the short, circular, black, plastic container. And what they changed to was a very geometric, short, thick, square container with just a little sticker slapped on top. I will forever say fuck that company. That's fair. And a lot of sales this time around, so my mom got a bunch of meat that we're gonna freeze. We're slowly stocking up on some barbecue stuff because we have the money to do it right now. Bloop. And I think that was the first house I just straight up went for the first house I placed in this entire area. And this is why I keep this one. And did I do it connecting? Yes, I did. Okay. Actually, I don't need to do that area. I don't need to do that at all. We're just gonna get rid of it in the end. All this dirt's coming down too, because this dirt is also artificial. All of it's artificial. I want to uncover the lake. Is that my cat? I think that may be my cat.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife and he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, this is what you get. My super laser piss.
Just gotta wait it out.
Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon.
It's the whole speech.
How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too.
Oh, that was great. Actually, I'm curious of something. I may regret this. I'm curious of something now. Stream Elements has a media share. If you're not affiliate, is all media share free? Or Streamlabs, pardon. I would think it would. I would think so. I may come to regret this, but I would think so. Widgets, yes. Widgets. Media share. There is a price per second. Alright, never mind then. Because it, like, the first thing at the top underneath the widget URL is price per second, and you can't set that to 0. Yeah. It has to be at least a penny per second. So, alright, no. No media share it is. Although I could probably find... There may or may not. Is there any meme sounds you want me to add to the sound alerts? So I'm trying to... I think we added Pedro. I can't think of any others I really care about. What ones do we have? I'm looking at that now. I'm getting all sorts of distracted because I know this is going to be really easy. So might as well let the distractions run rampant. Sound alerts. We have Eggman speech, small, honk, bite, watch your profanity, fart, doot, womp womp, bonk, hello there. Crab Rave and Chip baited. Oh, then we don't have Pedro. Deadpool dance? What? Yeah, I'll add that. I'll add that for you. There's the Deadpool dance from the most recent movie. The Backstreet Boys. I'm really hoping that doesn't get me copyrighted. We'll find out. It may get copyrighted on YouTube. I don't know. We'll find out. Half of these are in Spanish, the other half are in Russian. So there's a few that are in English, though, that I understand. The fact that his whole dance is sending me. What? Oh, the cat scream. Point and laugh cat. No. Yeah, you guys can have Get Out. We'll add that. Add alert. There you go. Is there any others? Shiny? What? Feeling stabby. It's just someone saying, I'm feeling stabby. There we go. Gonna rename this. I'm giving you guys the SpongeBob time skip. Good evening? What? Oh, good evening. Okay. Let's see if they have it. Nope. There's 11 results. And like 8 of these are just the same guy's voice saying good evening. I don't think they have the Vine. Unfortunately. Oh, we should add Creeper, oh man. What do you mean? What do you mean? There you go. I've added a creeper. Aw, man. I'm gonna just type in Minecraft and see what I get. Half of these are just way louder than they're supposed to be. There's one that's a Minecraft door just over and over. I just want a Minecraft door open sound effect. What the hell? Nothing on my hand. That's over and over. I'm gonna add Minecraft door, open and close. So y'all can be trolls. And let's do a creeper in here as well. I don't need the explosion. There we go. Now y'all can have fun being trolls. Y'all got sound alerts to mess around with. And I should actually sleep. Actually, is there any zombie villagers nearby? Not except for the ones I currently have. Get out of here. Get. Don't need them. I just realized I probably have a music at like a horrible level right now, huh? It's alright. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Because even I'm having trouble hearing it. Yeah, boop. Bo was minding his business and I said no. I'm so excited to see like all of this coming together. Because I made a bunch of plans. I can't remember when I had that meeting with this. It might have been the beginning of the month. It might have only been like 2 weeks ago. But I like spent a couple days just working out like, oh, what are we doing for Spawn Town? What's going on here? What's going on with this? And I worked out from, oh, the AFK inn, what does an inn need? Let's make this building, let's make that, let's make that. And I've been slowly working on like making those buildings functional. And so we have a bunch of stuff that's going to be happening for the mine shaft this week. And thankfully, because I got like the major part of it, the major functionalities out of the way, I've been slowly mining that hole for the past 2 weeks. When I got bored of the house, I just started mining that damn hole. But I already have it done, and that's the major thing that was taking a lot of time, so that's great. And I have all the beacons I could need in that area. So we're, like, all set. I can just get straight into the things I actually enjoy about making the mine shaft. We're gonna have a bunch of dwarven homes. I want to have a little smithy down there, a couple villagers down there. That means I do need to get started the villagers over here, but... an actual villager placement may be later on, so it's gonna be probably spread across a few episodes. But all in all, like, each week I want to focus on one main thing, and if we don't get it done, we'll add it on to next week. Until eventually I'm gonna have to have an episode where I'm like, okay, we need to get all these projects finished. Although, this week's the mine shaft, next week is officially starting on Spawn Town. So I'm gonna need to spend whatever free time I have this week terraforming this area, because that's going to be the biggest thing. I want to, not heavily so, but I at least want to terraform this area a little bit. I want to bring up all of this and smooth it out to this river. That's going to be fun. I'm going to have to figure out how the hell we're doing that. I need to get up there. And I'm gonna have to restock on rockets soon. That's the one issue with building all the time. Because I've been doing almost non-stop building and material collection. And when I haven't been doing that, I got together with the other SMP members, we did the achievement hunting. How much leather do you have? 8 stacks? 7 at least. 7 full stacks, I know that. I can, like, picture in my chest. I'd be willing to bet you 7 stacks 43? Is my guess? I have a lot. How much can I nab from you? Go ahead. At least leave me, like, 3 stacks or so. I want to make some bookshelves. Or, yeah. Just leave me some amount. I want to make bookshelves. Until I get good prices on the... Oh, that's what I should do first. I need to make the cartographer loop. So we can really get the emerald economy going. And that way we never have to worry about it. And... although I have a feeling... I know I'm gonna get stonemasons and a couple other things in here. In the library, that's some of the first things. Because I need quartz. I love using quartz. I want an easy way to get quartz. You can buy quartz from stonemasons. And you can also buy various glazed terracottas from stonemasons. And I would love to have access to, at the very least, white glazed terracotta, because we're using that in Spawn Town. There we go. I would love access to all of that. I would also like access to fishermen. Fishermen, a certain level, like master or something, you can trade them a boat for an emerald. It stacks up in your inventory, but that's 5 planks per emerald instead of like the, what, 8 per stick trade? And when you're mining trees, 5 versus 8 goes a long way. That's a difference of like force. Quick mental math, that's like... That's 8 trades for sticks, and... Trying to think through math. 560... 12, I think? It's like 4 more emeralds per stack of planks. At least, almost. A little more than 12. Because that evens out after like 5 stacks. So 12, 5... 12, 5, 70... Or, no, that'd be 60, because 55. So 61 emeralds for every 5 stacks of planks. Something like that, if I've done my mental math correctly, which I probably haven't. If I did that correctly, that's great. If I haven't, okay. But that is a decent difference in emeralds. Are you alright, Pumpky? Are you alright there? Did the math scare you? Would you like me to show my process? Do I need to show my work? I gotta go, my nose started running. I'm gonna go purge this shit with cold meds before I keep sneezing. Alright, good luck, enjoy. Or have fun. Good luck. Good luck with that. Too many white goodbyes trying to overtake each other in my head when I could just leave it at, alright, goodbye. Also, I put, like, so much stone here. And, like, none of these buildings were I don't know what the hell I was doing here. I just started placing stuff with no real meaning. Everything in the village, everything in Spawn Town from here on is gonna, 1, be aesthetic, 2, have an actual use. Like, we're gonna have warehouses, sure, but inside of those warehouses, I'm gonna hide farms. There's gonna be farms hidden everywhere. It's gonna be fantastic. Because I know I have plans to hide crop farms, cactus for some easy XP, kelp farms, sugarcane, bamboo, etc. I might make a giant warehouse somewhere so I can hide some tree farms. I need a good tree farm. I don't know how, where, when to hide that. I really wish I did. And let's get rid of all this, and I'm gonna move out of here and fly back. Because otherwise I'm gonna have this weird effect on my screen for a good minute. I was doing so well, now my nose is clogged and I can't even blow it out because my nose piercing is new. Ooh, yeah, that'll do it. I should be far enough out. And now I just need to reload the chunks, basically. Actually, let's double that up. Yeah, I should have just done that from the start. That would have been a lot easier. And now, just gotta slowly... First, we're gonna dig just outside of the line. No. I need that still. This is gonna go straight to the line, and then I'm just gonna put some sort of bridge, or just like an exterior. I'm gonna put something around the edge of the circle. I'm not sure what yet. There'll be something, though. And I think I've kept all in all the original terrain underneath here. So there shouldn't be any issues there. Oh, I missed like this entire area, huh? Let's remedy that. I don't think I have enough. Let's just do that, just in case. Just in case. Let me grab all this, because I'd rather not lose that on dirt. That's a little annoying to collect. It's a little easier now that you can do gravel trades, but I'd rather not have to set up a gravel trade system. I don't think we need to go so far as to set up an automatic gold and piglin farm. I don't think we need to go that far. Oh, that reminds me. My nephew's been getting in Minecraft, he's like 4. And so... he's like slowly getting better at it, but he took interest in one of my farms one day, and he's like, "Oh, show me out in the world, bring me over to on the world." I'm like, "We're not playing the same world, buddy. You're not on this world." But I want to just make, he plays Bedrock. I want to make him a 0-tick farm and just see his face light up. I think that'd be so fun. I need to do that tomorrow. It'd be so cool. I just want to make him a bunch of farms and see see him question all of it. Be like, what's going on here? He's been taught water elevators too, and he was telling his mom, my sister, like, "Oh, water's like an elevator, look!" And he brought her over to the water elevator of Minecraft and showed her it. It was like, "It's an elevator, Mom! Water works like an elevator!" And so adorable. Also, hello nighttime. Try not to talk about my nephew too much for sake of privacy, but I just need, I've been keeping that like in the back of my mind. Tomorrow's gonna be a good time to do that because we don't have him tomorrow, I'm pretty damn sure. Tomorrow's holiday. Okay, let me see if this actually works. Is that... No, that does not fix it. Okay. That's what I thought. So if I move back here, yeah. Yeah, that don't do anything. Okay, good. I wasn't wasting my time. I knew. I forget about the reload chunks thing often, but I knew. I knew it wouldn't work. And get rid of all this. And there's a little bit over there still. Stone! I actually ran out of stone several times making that building. And I only have like 2 double chests of backstock. And it's like, you know what? We're just gonna go to the mine. I just quickly mined out a bunch from there. And thankfully that was enough to actually finish the damn project. Although I had to go out for more jungle trees at one point as well, and then I completely ran out of deep slate. And I'm like, you know what? By the point I ran out of deep slate, it was 10 PM yesterday. I uploaded today. So I was like, you know what? It's enough that it looks like it's done from one specific angle. Let's play it off as a joke for a minute and then bring attention to it. And then we'll pick it up next time. Because I knew I still had a fair amount of this to get done, so I currently have a double chest from that hole of cobbled deep slate. So that's all well and good. Slowly figuring it out. I need to have, like, better expectations with myself, because I set these ridiculous high goals. Although, admittedly, I'm just messed around most of this week, rather than working. Because, I met up with SMP people, Wednesday. Monday, Tuesday, I was gathering resources. Tuesday, I realized, hey, I can't really get super started on this until I talk with people, because the tree was in the way. And so I spent half that day editing instead, which admittedly was a decent use of my time. I wish I did. I wish I like actually worked on it, but I'm very happy I spent that time editing because it made this so much easier to get done this week. Because when I was done at 7 p.m. at 10 p.m., I only had to add the time lapses. That's all I had to do. Add the time lapses, add me explaining, and then do a once-over with music. And then while it's exported, get my shower done, and then I came back and did the thumbnail while it finished exporting, and uploaded. So all kinda ended up working out alright. Took some time, but eventually we got there. And we have found original landscape. There we go, okay. Some of this riverbank is really awkward, so I just have to kind of find where the stone is. Hi guys, how you doing? What bottle you got for me today? 1. You bring 5 guys for only 1 bad omen? Bad omen 1? I'm just gonna bring the lot of you into the raid farm. That's it. If it's below 4, I don't use it in the trial chambers. I refuse to. I don't need it. I need ominous keys. Not the normal trial key. I should probably go and do some more. What I should do to get the cartographer loop set up is 1, cure the zombie villagers. Then 2, get the cartographer loop started. Get those trades locked in. The glass is like I can't remember if the glass is a guarantee for the librarian or not. I think it is. I don't think it's it's not a guarantee for one of them, and I don't remember whom. That's a very good question. It might be the librarian it's not guaranteed for. I don't remember off the top of my head. Also, all this grass is immediately going to be repurposed out over there. Because I don't have a lot of dirt anymore. I used to have a lot, but I used a huge amount of it when Where's the end of this? I know we're almost there. There we go. I used a huge amount of it when terraforming my house. You know, I should just do this in a rough estimation of where it is. And then fix up after. That's not what I wanted to do. I just wasted a couple rockets. I've wasted so many rockets doing that exact thing. I mean to go place a block and then I just spam rockets instead. I've wasted way too many rockets like that. But, cure villager, start cartographer loop, then go do a raid so I can get hero of the village, so I can have an even easier cartographer loop to really get things started. Once the librarians and such are in place, I want to add to the starter kit an emerald block or like a couple emerald blocks. And hand out a couple emerald blocks to everybody in the server. I know, like, Lilac already has funds, but I just want to, like, make sure that's all equal and well and good. I need to actually work on... I do starter kits for everybody, and now that I have, like, this going, I'm gonna need to... I think next month, I'm only gonna plan 2 projects, and so I can spend time finishing up the current ones we got going on. I think we'll end up working on 1, the Nether Hub, and then 2, we'll finish up... I'm not sure what else we'd want to do. I know Nether Hub is the #1 thing, that's what I'm going to be working on for March. And I have some ideas for it, I might spend a couple episodes on it, and piece by piece. I can... Nether Hub won't be March, and then in the background I can finish up and add to the community center, and add more decoration and terraform my house, because my house is currently unterraformed. It's missing a giant cliff. There's a giant area of it missing that I just have not touched. The iron golem farm is floating. It's supposed to be a deactivated volcano. It's currently floating. So that's definitely what we're gonna need to get done. But despite like the amount of stuff I've been working on this month, and I've kept myself ridiculously busy doing all of this. One day's working on one thing, next day's working on the next. It does mean I've actually had a pretty good steamroll on just working on everything in here. And it does mean I have a ridiculous amount of hours on the server at this point. So be it. I love working on this. Having this one thing to do. I'm just gonna leave that. We'll focus on that in a moment. Having this one area, this one project with sub-projects has worked out really well. Because the moment I get tired of one sub-project, I work on another. One media, there we go. One medium. Having this one medium for everything, I can focus on different projects within this medium. So that's pretty nice. And then streaming gives a different swirl on the same things that I'm already doing. Because I would have done this anyway, off camera. Maybe a time lapse of it, but probably not, because it'd probably be just a kind of time lapse. You get a picture of the before and picture of maybe like this point of removing all the dirt. Or what would probably happen is I do a time lapse where it'd first show what it currently looks like without the buildings, without the grass, and then without this stone foundation. And then I'd cut to me talking about it. That's probably how it would have ended up going. I don't need these. I don't need any of this. I don't need to hoard. There's no reason for me to hoard. Let's switch these out. Oh yeah, the one thing that's gonna suck about this is all the damn slabs I have in here. And I'm not sure, this stone does not stop at the ice, it goes underneath the ice. I think I'll leave doing the underneath part of the stone that's in the actual river, I'm gonna leave that for off camera. Because that is not something that's gonna be enjoyable. I'm probably gonna grab my conduit too for that. But yeah, I knew this was gonna be pretty quick considering the beacon I have. I'm very happy. I just went and got a second beacon the other day. I barely had any time to do it, but I'm just like, yeah, let me just grab this. let me go do this real quick. The sound went off. I defeated it underneath the community center and the old mine shaft, and Lilac heard it like, what the hell? I'm like, oh, I just need another beacon. So we have the... I think I've been the pure source of every beacon on the server so far. Because I have mine that I run around, although I got rid of the one that is at my house, and so that's the one that's right there. Or actually, to be fully accurate, the one that was at my house is now the one that's in the mine shaft, and then I got a second one for the mine shaft. That we got on, like, oh, I need more beacons. I wanted a backup beacon compared to the one for my house, and the backup beacon and the one at my house ended up going to the mine shaft, so I got myself another one, which is the one we're currently using. And I would love to actually keep several more backups, that is the goal. Honestly, next stream, I might just be like, hey, we're gonna go to fight a couple withers. That's what we're doing today. Why not? Let's go fight a couple withers. I just want some beacons. I realized, or less realized, more remembered something. We did achievement hunting with Dead Dog and them, the SMP. It was Dead Dog's idea, and we finally, after lots of rescheduling, went and did it. We missed, like, several really easy to get achievements. I have an iron farm. We could have just made an iron golem. That's an achievement. I did get the one we were struggling to and waiting for because we couldn't get a storm for the life of us. We couldn't even get it to rain. There is an achievement for hitting a villager with lightning. with a channeling trident, and we ended up getting the target block in the meantime, but then we ran out of time and stopped recording. I'm gonna throw this somewhere else that I'm not gonna accidentally pick it up. I ended up getting that off camera while I was building. I realized, wait, the sky's dark. It's 8 p.m. in game. That means it's a storm. That's not nighttime. That's a storm. I slow, like, catapulted myself over to the villages, like, I was right, and got my achievement. Also, I didn't know lightning turns villagers into witches. I might have, like, known that in the past, but I forgot. I completely forgot about that. I knew of the mushrooms, and I think there's another thing that lightning will turn a thing into. I swear there's another one. Thank you, Kofi. I swear there's another one, but I need to actually start using Kofi again. I have Kofi bot set up. It doesn't show up on the video because I have chat set up, so it's not going to show the bots in chat or show up in the video on video chat. I need to start using Kofi again more. What I want to do is actually take a copy of what the world is right now and take a couple of my builds and make them into blueprints and then put them up there. I think that'd be interesting. I don't know exactly what build I'd put up. I think I would want to put up my house. Not the terraforming around it, but the house I currently have. I want to... Oh, that's another project we should do next month. I want to add more ruins around my base. And there's the one... I'm still zoomed in. This one. There's this big circular arch, and I want to add a little more to it. I think that'd be a good one to put up as blueprints. I don't put them super expensive, like 10, 5, 10 or somewhere around there. I think the community center I put up is 15, honestly. That one took a good minute to make. I still need to finish making it, but it is like a huge build that's full of various things. I may just put that as at 10 though, because I think my current blueprints that I have up are 5. I need to like start actually posting like, hey, I have blueprints that you can buy on Ko-fi. Blueprints come from World Edit. You can put them into Lightmatica to build in Survival, or just copy paste them in Creative. Or if you have like commands on the world, you can copy paste them in. There you go. Start collecting a little bit of this. Pretty quick. Been an hour. Granted, I've only been working on this for like a half hour, so that's not bad at all. Just yabbering. I have like a... Okay, main thing next month I've mentioned on and on again is the Nether Hub. I have a couple ideas. I would love to have a pixelated version, like more so, of each block in the Nether is 8 in the overworld, yes. So every 2 blocks, every 2x2 area theoretically is a chunk in the overworld. So I would like to separate out those chunks, and then, like, the generalization of each chunk, I'll put a block there. Like, oh, if it's snow, I'll put quartz or something. Or if it does, do snow blocks melt in the Nether? I'm not sure on that. I would assume snow would. I don't know it, and I know powdered snow, unless they fixed it, powdered snow doesn't melt in the Nether, so I'd assume a snow block wouldn't. But you never know. Maybe they thought of that, maybe they didn't, I don't know. We can place ice in the Nether, so I think it would be fine. I would hope so, anyway. But so you could have, I want to do a big version of that so we could have like a map of the world in the Nether Hub. And it just takes some planning out first, but once I have the plan, all I'd have to do is just take a screen cap of journey map and then copy each of those. Have a little guide beside me so I know which block is what. And then I'd be good. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I think that'd be really cool. I'm still working on a design for the actual, like, boat system. We don't really use boats a lot. Everybody on the server has an elytra, and if they don't have elytra early on, then we're pretty quick to get them one. But I would still like to have the boats as a backup. Sometimes if it's a much longer travel, it's just faster to go by boat. Like in the Nether, we do have a portal for the Mushroom Island, which if I scroll out and center where I'm at, it's all the way over here, which is still a fair distance. That's a couple thousand blocks in the Nether. It's just easier to take a boat out there. And there's also a jungle portal out there too, but now we have a couple jungles much closer by. There's one maybe 1,000 blocks from my house, due west. So I just run over there nowadays. There you go. But there's still, I actually have passed by it a few times. I have like little test strips in the Nether. There's a few common designs that we may, actually if I get the cartographer loop going, one of the common designs you'll see for Nether Hub, ice boat Nether Hubs, is glass. Because it's a fairly cheap fence. A boat is 2 blocks wide. And if you want to save up on ice, then you just put fences on each side of ice. So it'd be ice, fence, fence. Which gives you that 2 block center, because fences are like half a block. It gives you that 2 block center that you want for the boat. Glass is a fairly cheap version unless you have a lot of stone. And unless you're willing to sit for a good while at a stone generator, or more accurately AFK there for a couple days, and also run back and forth for the XP for that, to repair your pickaxe or pickaxes, then glass panes are going to be a lot easier way to go about this. If we get the cartographer loop going, for context, every time I say cartographer loop, you can pay cartographer like an emerald for 4 glass blocks. Or no, you can sell 16 glass panes to a cartographer, but you can buy 4 glass blocks from a librarian. So if you have good prices set up, you can make infinite emeralds, essentially. If you have it set up correctly, you can make infinite emeralds with that trade. Because every 2 you buy, you have extra, and with time, you get a lot of emeralds back on that. So it's a very common trade loop that people do. What you got, Bo? What you got? Too far away to trade with you, okay, but... nothing useful. You do have leads, though. He knows. He knows. And this one's freaking out for good reason. Hey, Pumpkin, I'm getting you more leather. Just a little bit more. Oh. Another thing with the librarians, or the trading library, all the villagers I need to set up, is I need to go hunting for magma blocks, because I don't think I have a lot of those. If you place a villager's workbench underneath a magma block, it can help with their AI, so... Because they're not going to run over a magma block, so it stops them from trying to run around. So it's causing less lag, basically. And the same thing for double carpet is the other one I've heard of. So I want to combine both of those. Not that one. This one. Did I empty that? No, I didn't. That's all the smooth basalt for the roof. For that roof. Even though it looks like mostly cobbled deep slate, there is little patches of smooth basalt in there. You kidding me? Come on. Just let me. Thank you. There, no. I pull my keyboard just a little bit closer, and my entire hand placement goes off. And not in a good way. Oh, that's great. Let me fix that little error real quick. So I'm gonna hate that. A little bit over here. Yeah, because it still thinks all that's going on when it isn't. I'm gonna actually let myself sit back in my chair because my back's starting to hurt, and that's not good. Not good at all. But yeah, lots of things to work on. Part of the mine shaft is I want this area to be semi-industrial, early industrial, almost steampunk-like by the end of this. I need to add a lot more details to everything still. So for now, this is very much just a base of buildings, and then I'm gonna add on more. Like, I want roaming berry gardens around this entire place. I want this to look absolutely gorgeous. I want distilleries everywhere for the berries. I want warehouses for the distilleries. I want inns for the warehouses. I want butchers and not cafes. I want butcher shops, meat shops, ice fishing to support the inns. I want houses for the inns. I want so much here. And I want it to feel alive. What I've ended up really creating and what's kind of become the goal at this point for me building in Minecraft is I really like the idea of just making just an interactive world as if you were to walk into like an Elder Scrolls game or something, or just any RPG game. RPG city, there we go. I want an RPG like city. That is the goal at this point. I'm still working on doing that with my base, but at the moment we currently have the world building of like, this is a rundown area, and I'm slowly building up more of that because we have the same ruins at the raid farm that I have next to my house. And I want to add a lot more age and detail to my house. I would love to add some moss on top of it. I want to add a bunch of moss to the roof and find a way to maybe spawn-proof it from the damn Enderman. I need to look into that, or if there's like a mod that would help with the Enderman. Just something to help with that. Also want to add, just for myself, there's a camera utility mod. So if I could go like off-shoulder third person and zoom out a lot. Because another thing we're going to be needing to do off-camera is that nether portal is going to be moved over to the transit station, and in its place is going to be a map of the server, and I'm going to get little banners that'll show off, hey, this person lives over here, this person lives over here. But that does require I explore a fair amount of the server. So I gotta do that. But that does mean I get to fill out more of my journey map and fill out my Distant Horizons mod, because a lot of this area I explored on journey map before I had Distant Horizons, so it's just kind of chunky on Distant Horizons. There's a lot of areas that just aren't loaded in. And because of me using Distant Horizons now, Distant Horizons... My Horizons mod, we're gonna call it that. Because I'm not going to say Distant Horizons 5 more times. The Horizons mod will render out a lot farther than Journey Map will. Journey Map just kind of goes off your chunks. I'm not sure what Horizons goes off of, but I know for a fact Journey Map will go off of your actual, like, render distance. Or I have my render distance It might go off of stimulation distance, actually. I'm not sure on that. I'm pretty sure it just goes off of render distance, though. I'll have to experiment with that a little bit and see the difference. There we go. But they are definitely not one and the same, and now I have a bunch of little chunks missing out of my journey map, because I was only filling in for Horizons. So I can fix all of that up and get a bunch of maps done at the same time. I have a lot of maps, I just need to go do it. And then I'm pretty sure I have a little bit of excess of glass at the moment. So we could also go ahead and cover that up right now as well. A lot of things to be done still. I should actually replace... So this circle is just... I'm just gonna fill with berry bushes and a couple of spruce trees. In the future, I'll probably add some more things. I need to add a couple wine barrels. That would be an interesting decoration. Just make this look like a really ridiculous vineyard. Or vineyard, or whatever it's called. Give me that. I still have inventory. This is so much stone that I just wasted here. I'm never gonna have to make stone slabs ever again until I forget that I have so many. Like, there's a little decoration in the foundation of the community center, and I was making a bunch of stone bricks, stone brick walls and stone brick stairs for it. And I forgot I have a lot left over from my initial design for my base that I have sitting in a chest. I have like 9 stacks of each of those. And my headphones are low battery. That's great. To be fair, I have been using them literally all day. I should have charged them when I got home, but I didn't do that. We're almost done with this. Let's see if I can push my headphones to finish this off. If they start screaming at me, then we'll call it end of stream, because I prefer wearing these. I have like a bulky set of headphones, but I much prefer wearing these. When I first started streaming, I was using a Blue Yeti so I could hear myself talking. And with my current microphone, I can't do that. I have like 0 idea of volume control. And it makes it a little bit harder. And I have even less idea when I'm using my... Why is this so funky? No, it's not. I'm just being weird. Okay. It just looks funky, but it's just the original landscape again. So I built this giant circle in the middle of it. Oh. Settings. How low is the battery? Do I need to call it off right now? My settings is a liar, because it's telling me these headphones have 80% battery. I'm gonna see how... It's gone off a second time. If it goes off a third time, then we'll call off stream. Because I could probably push it a little bit. Because we're this close to finishing off this area. Like, literally, it's just this. I would like to, like, at least finish it off. That is the goal. But these slabs are making that very much so difficult. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm gonna... Considering, like, within not even 5 minutes, my headphones have gone off twice telling me low battery. That's the third time. Yes, I know. We'll call it off here. It's a bit of a shorter stream. This was just my plans that I needed to... Things I needed to get done in general. Next week, we'll go and run for a bunch of beacons, because I want more. And I would love to be able to just, like, lend... I should make a shop where I loan out beacons. That'd be funny. That would actually genuinely be funny. That's something I'd do, too. Alright. Let me at least get myself in a semi-safe spot. Drop down here. It's my go-to AFK spot until I get the AFK in. Done. Just bottom of the pit. Alright. Yeah, that's it. My headphones are getting angry at me, so I gotta go. I prefer not wearing my actual bulky headphones. Yes, I know.